farmer, friend, singer-songwriter, Lyal Strickland.
And that's farmer, friend, and jack of all trades, Chris Horn.
And we're those Tastebudguys.
I have to do this because this no one can see this logo on this side. It's shaped small. Number one,
You want to see our logo? It's just back fat.
We need special shirts for us. You put your mic underneath your shirt again, didn't you? You're testing me.
Why are you calling me?
You're testing.
Because I'm too lazy to take off my other shirt that I'm actually wearing. I slipped this one over
It's
top.
still probably fine. I'll tell you what, it's probably fine. And if it's not, you're gonna sound like a robot.
I will sound fine. I promise. It's just right here.
Yeah.
These things pick up amazingly. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Anchor. Intro. Anchor, if you'd like to sponsor, they ain't listening. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining us one more time. Welcome to the 4th episode of the night. It's not even the 4th drink of the night. We started that way earlier.
It's gonna get so much worse.
Well, either way, whether it's the first time or not the first time, and you're a regular, we are glad you're here, and thanks for joining us. We are drinking another drink, obviously. That's what we do every time we get on here. I'm assuming this is on. This must be a Thursday episode?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Happy Thursday.
We're on brown juice.
Brown juice.
Brown juice goes on Thursdays.
Tuesdays are like usually tequila and other clear things, and Thursdays are brown juices, which is like bourbon and Scotch, and then Saturdays, if we do a Saturday, typically ends up being a beer or something wonky. But it was a good pour. Other than that, right? Well, on the monitor, you're still empty because the monitor's broken. It's frozen down there. Anyways, yeah, guys, thanks for joining us one more time. If you don't mind, like and subscribe and follow us around on all the social medias, if you would. Oh, your glass just filled up. And, yeah, we're going to start some of these. We're knocking out bottles that we had
a bunch of donor bottles.
Yeah, we had a bunch of half fills.
So we're trying to move our way through those so that we can keep track of what we've done, because we've never, ever done multiple reviews on the same bottle.
No, we've never done that.
And if you call us on it, we might just send you one if you could find it. Maybe one.
Sure.
Check out the Venmo in the corner. Send us a tip. Buy us a beer. A nickel. Send us a nickel. Right?
Yeah, we're getting desperate. Usually we're like, hey, send us a couple bucks.
You know.
He's like, oh, send us $5. Now we're like, send us a nickel.
Well, I'm kind of fascinated with wooden nickels. Remember wooden nickels?
What? Yeah.
It's just been in my ethos the last few days. I don't know why.
Like petrichor?
Yeah, petrichor. Petrichor hit from the James Gin episode. Never heard the word before, and all of a sudden it's like I bet I hear that word twice a day.
That's weird. I haven't heard it since that episode.
It's nuts. I don't know. It's algorithms.
Speaking of nuts,
Very old.
it's your turn.
Barton. We're working with a very old Barton. This is a 100 proof version. Yeah. Bardstown, Kentucky.
Is that really 100 proof?
Yes.
Man, that don't
smell like
on
it.
the nose. I couldn't tell you that.
Nice and smooth.
Wow.
We're gonna
That is pretty.
have to dip back into our whiskey knowledge because we've been drinking tequila all night.
We've been drinking. Well, yeah, we've been drinking tequila tonight. We've been drinking gin for like 8 or 10 weeks.
Yeah. Going on a gin kick for a while.
Actually, we haven't recorded for like 3 weeks because we had a lot of extras. Because we got drunk one night.
Very Old Barton is one of those. I kind of put this in the category as like Old Granddad or. I'm trying to think of another one. It's one of those whiskeys that is pretty decently priced.
You got any idea what this one rates?
Easily findable.
I hope it's based on the plastic screw cap. I'm hoping it's somewhat cheap.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I'm curious. So, while he's looking that up, hey guys, if this is your first time joining us, yeah, this is what we do. There is no review here. This is just us talking about whatever we're drinking at the time.
Is it affordable? What do you think it is? Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
don't tell me because it sounds like it probably is very affordable, and based on the looks of the bottle, although to be fair, I actually really like this design of the bottle.
Yes.
Love it. I think the labeling is... All right, it does have a little bit of cheapness to it, but with very little effort, this could be a kick-ass label.
Yeah.
I don't love this style of neckband, but I do like a neckband. The fact that it doesn't have a cork makes me go, fuck, that sucks. But all that being said, take that bottle away and just stick this under my nose.
That's a pretty nice nose.
Man, I really like it. There's no way I'd have guessed that being 100 proof.
There's some vapors on the back end that kind of come out. But otherwise, there's some...
Well, they're minor. Now, this bottle is... Well, let's turn around there. This bottle's pretty low, has been low. This is another one of those bottles. We had somebody
donate their
more or
collection,
less
essentially.
drop off a collection of bottles for us he was getting out of. And a lot of them was very empty. This was one of them. And I don't know how long it's been this low. I've got the hiccups.
Some vanilla caramel notes, and I think you're right. There is some nuttiness on there, kind of some hazelnut. More.
I'm right. Hell, I never said it.
No, you said there was some. Oh, you were calling me a nut.
I was calling you a nut.
Well,
Okay.
I took it one step further.
Certainly did. I'm like, oh, hell, I was right. I never said anything.
It's remarkable how little offense I can take. You know? It's like almost dopey level of just like, huh? You know?
So I get some like honey and cloves, some spicy kind of notes in there.
Yeah. Warm.
Really enjoyable though. Really enjoyable. I can't stress enough how much I like that nose.
Okay. It's not very, again, for a 100 proof bottle, does not taste as hot.
Man,
as
that
you would
doesn't
think
kick
of.
you hard, does it?
No, and the sweetness does kind of come through.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go back for a second sip here because the first one kind of just punched me a little bit nicely.
So I think that honey though really pops. There is some woodiness to it. I'm starting to come over to the nutty side. I think there is kind of a
Walnut?
I almost said walnut, but it's not strong enough. What's something just a little bit under the walnut, like a macadamia kind of something that kind of it's not got that bitterness that a walnut typically has. Walnut's really strong, and it doesn't quite hit that.
Hazelnut, but I think you're right with macadamia. I think because there's a butteriness that happens with this that kind of matches macadamia.
Butter is a good term for it.
But yeah,
I like that though.
Are you ready to find out how much this is running at Total Wine right now?
Can I make a guess at it?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. If you hadn't had the look on your face after you looked this up, I would have probably guessed this bottle to be somewhere in that $28, $32 range.
Okay.
The look on your face told me that you was shocked at how cheap it was, which makes me think this is maybe closer to that $15, $19 range.
Oh, buddy. Spot on.
Yeah? Okay.
$14.99
Okay.
for a 100 proof bottle.
Freaking steal. I like the taste of it. I like the smell of it, and I dare say, as far as a cheap bottle goes, this might be one of my favorites.
This is kind of where I fall. Like, I kind of put it in that old granddad territory, right? Another cheap bottle with some pretty decent juice inside.
There's ever so slightly a little bit of a sour bitterness on the back end of it.
Yes, yes.
So I don't want to come across and say like, oh, this is amazing. You know, if you're a Buffalo Trace drinker, you're going to be like, oh, it's pretty good. It's a little sweeter than Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
It's not as strong in the cherry field. It doesn't have quite as nice a finish, if that's what you're looking for there. But all in all,
man, for 15 bucks.
I really like that.
I mean, put it this way. $15 for a very Old Barton 100 proof, or $20 or sometimes 20 plus for Beam.
They're 19 something every time we go get it.
Evan, some of the Evan stuff. I guess Evan's pretty cheap usually.
Yeah, I think it's still that $15 range.
But the beam stuff's running $20 unless you find a sale. It's usually running about $20 plus a bottle.
We had a couple
This belongs
whiskey
in our,
sours that we made earlier tonight.
Yeah, this would have been delicious.
And I think this is what I wish we'd have made it.
Yeah. Also, this belongs in our budget blind by far.
Ooh.
This,
I would dare say this might clean house.
we think, although Evan Williams
that's
says
true. Every time we've said that, we
go
Evan.
right back to Evan Williams, which
Yeah.
is shocking.
But we haven't done one in a while. We should do one.
Yeah.
We should
New
pick another
budget
category.
blinds.
If you guys want to see that, comment down below. I mean, we're probably gonna do it anyways, but comment down below.
I will say that I have seen this on some whiskey groups in some favorable comments, so I was not stupidly surprised that it tastes good. I was surprised at the price.
I'm trying to think if I've ever actually seen it on the shelf. Have you seen this anywhere?
I mean, I don't really look for it. I feel like this is going to be in the 10 high territory of the shelf, and that's not somewhere I usually.
but that don't sound very good.
Like Old Crow, it's not.
I've had Old Crow.
It's not really where I
good.
typically start my whiskey search.
No.
So
that's unfortunate. I mean,
Well, it is with
early
this.
in my life, I would absolutely start my whiskey search down there. I have a regular job. It's not like I have to buy $15 whiskey now. So I ignore it, and that is unfortunate because
you missed some
one,
gems,
this
right?
one is good. It's
Yeah.
actually really good.
I'd say this is easily half of what it should be
Dude, if they spent just a couple bucks more
on a label.
on labeling,
Yeah. I agree.
they could double the price of this bottle.
Absolutely. It's a $30 bottle of whiskey.
I think so. I agree. And it's kind of in a brandy bottle, which I don't hate because it's kind of unique. This is a recognizable bottle. So, yeah, I don't hate it. I like it.
Go get yourself a bottle. God, shit, you can't lose at that price.
Well, say usually we're like, hey, go to your local, bar and try to get you a shot.
Just go buy one.
Dude,
You'll be fine.
Whatever they're going to charge you for a shot, pay the double up and go buy your bottle.
Yep.
You can't go wrong. Share it with your friends. If you don't love it, you can get rid of it pretty easily.
Yeah, agreed. Until next time.
It was unfortunate timing, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Whether wait, you know what? What is it? Is it an actual bourbon? It is a bourbon, right? Kentucky straight bourbon. Whether it is the bourbon you're drinking,
The budget juice you're trying.
juice,
Yeah.
Beetlejuice coming out. I'm so excited. I love Michael Keaton. Close your wearing.
Grab it, buddy. Try something new.